Simon & Schuster Audio and Grove Atlantic present The Fact Checker, a novel, by Austin Kelley, read by Jacques Roy. For Emily. Part 1. Known Unknowns. Chapter 1. Kalashnikovs. It may seem odd, if not idiotic, that the story that took up so much of my time and energy, the story that was ultimately the end for me, was about food, not terrorism. This was 2004. Back then I spent a lot of time on the phone with policy wonks and security experts, chasing down the truth about Al-Qaeda and Abu Ghraib. Even when I was fact-checking a theater review, say, or a celebrity profile, there was always an offhand reference to Dick Cheney in it. So I'd have to look up something about Dick Cheney, or Rumsfeld, or W, or about all the people in Iraq, dead and dying, perhaps dying at that very moment. The final straw, though, wasn't a piece about the dead or the dying, or about the politicians sending people off to die and acting clueless about it. It was a food piece. But that's how it goes. As a checker, you don't choose what you check. You check everything. That's the calling. You have to pick and poke at every little assertion from every angle, and you never know when you're picking and poking what will ooze and leave a stain. I didn't expect Mandeville Green to be an oozer, though, not when Charles, the research chief, first dropped the galleys on my desk. I remember that day well. I was busy checking some facts about calcium ammonium nitrate, a chemical often found in improvised explosive devices, while waiting for a call from the widow of a CIA agent whose husband may or may not have been killed by an IED. I was on edge. Everyone was. Not that you'd know it if you walked into checking. It was not one of those loud, fast-talking newsrooms. We were quiet. We were careful. "Here's that farmer's market piece," Charles said, almost whispering. I didn't look up. "It should be pretty simple," he continued. "Mandeville has all the sources." I took the galleys and threw them on the pile. The phone rang. "It says here you live in Chevy Chase, Maryland," I remember saying to the CIA widow. "Is that correct?" "In a split-level house? Okay, great," I continued. "The writer mentioned some of the furnishings in your house. Is there a big rug in the living room?" "Right, that's the one. What color is it?" "So you'd say beige, not brown." "It's a brownish beige?" "Uh-huh." "So it's not wrong to call it brown. And do you know how big it is?" "Could you..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?